but no one is ever gonna love you more than I do. No one's gonna love you more than I do. And anything to make you smile, it is a better side of you to admire. But they should never take so long just to be over there, back to another one. You know
Family and guests, please be seated. The marriage of Brett and Carolyn is more than just the union of two people in love. It's also the joining of two families, two sets of friends, and two ways of life. Brett and Carolyn have been shaped by those here today, and their relationship was formed out of the love these two have found in each other. Today, in this beautiful setting, their union will be blessed by God above, their friends and family that join us today. Mr. Balfour, Dad, who gives Carolyn to be married to Brett today?
Her mother and I do.
Brett and Carolyn, this is one of the biggest days of your lives. You've been planning for months, and you've recently run marathons, traveled for work, and moved across the country. Now you're about to go to a great party with all your friends and family, and this time I'm sure your emotions are going crazy. So I want to invite you to take a second to breathe, feel this warm weather, look at each other, look how good you look, take in the setting, and all these friends and family that have come to join you. Thank you. All right. And now I'd like to invite Brett's sister, Kelsey, to read a passage from the Song of Solomon.
Place me like a seal over your heart, like a seal on your arm. For love is as strong as death, its jealousy as enduring as the grave. Love flashes like fire, the brightest kind of flame. Many waters cannot quench love, nor can rivers drown it. If a man tried to buy love with all his wealth, his offer would be utterly scorned.
In a world of seemingly endless and accessible information, you think I'd be able to find something that will tell you how to solve any problem you come across in the future. But only being a couple months into my own marriage, I realized that some sort of manual doesn't exist. Over the past couple months, I've heard a lot of wonderful things like always have fun, kiss each other goodnight no matter what, and have date nights once a week. But I've also was told that love and marriage is a decision. So it's deciding to have fun, deciding to actually go on these date nights, and deciding to go to bed on good terms. And in this process of choosing each other and leaning in on each other in life's challenges and good times, you'll be transformed into something that is more amazing than anything we could think of today. While this poem is no formula, I do think it puts your love and commitment into words. Katie, can you please come forward?
To love is not to possess, to own or imprison,
nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find a laughing freedom that lonely isolation does not permit. It is finally to be able to be who we really are, no longer clinging in childish dependency, nor dulcely living in separate lives in silence. It is to be perfectly oneself and perfectly joined in permanent commitment to another and to one's inner self.
Carolyn and Brett, please join hands. All right. Brett, please repeat after me. Carolyn, I take you as you are,
Carolyn, I take you as you are,
loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
I promise from this day forward
I promise from this day forward
to be grateful for our love and our life,
to be grateful for our love in our life,
to be generous with my time and affection,
to be generous with my time and affection,
to be patient with you and myself,
to be patient with you and and myself,
and to love you completely.
and to love you completely.
These things I pledge before you, our friends, and our family.
These things I pledge before you, our friends, and our family.
Carolyn, please repeat after me. Brett, I take you as you are,
Brett, I take you as you are,
loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
I promise from this day forward
I promise from this day forward
to be grateful for our love and our life,
to be grateful for our love in our life,
to be generous with my time and affection,
to be generous with my time and affection,
to be patient with you and myself,
to be patient with you and myself,
and to love you completely.
and to love you completely.
These things I pledge before you, our friends, and our family.
These things I pledge before you, our friends, and our family.
And who has the rings? Got it. Your wedding ring is a symbol of your promise to one another. The ring, an unbroken, never-ending circle, is a symbol of your commitment and unending love. Brett, as you place this ring on Carolyn's finger, please repeat the words after me. This ring symbolizes my love for you and the commitments we made today.
This ring symbolizes my love for you and the commitments we've made today.
Carolyn, as you place this ring on Brett's finger, please repeat these words after me. This ring symbolizes my love for you and the commitments we made today.
This ring symbolizes my love for you and the commitments we made today.
Brett and Carolyn, you've chosen each other to be joined in marriage today. This commitment was done in the presence of your closest friends and family. You've exchanged vows, made promises, and opened your hearts to one another. You've been joined by the symbolic exchange of rings. Now for the part you've been waiting for. Brett and Carolyn, with the power vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Brett, you may now kiss your bride. And now, you're good. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Miss Brett and Carolyn Tomes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Carolyn's parents, Scott and Christy Balfour. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brett's parents, Mark and Mary Tomes.
I don't need to try to control you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the parents, we would not be here without them. Give them a big round of applause. I got some more great folks to introduce. Ladies and gentlemen, please get loud for Tyler and the maid of honor, Megan Balfour.
Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome best man, Alex and Olacia Tome.
Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can hold us. Like the ceiling can hold us. Nah, can I kick it? Thank you. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Katie and Kelsey Tomes and Kelsey's daughter, flower girl Layla Isham.
And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark. We raw, time to go up, gone. Deuces goodbye. I got a world to see. And my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer. Nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your bridal party.
And it goes like, raise those hands. This is our party. We came here.
I need everyone to please rise from your seats. I need you to give a warm welcome to the new bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Brett and Carolyn Toe.
I believe in a thing called love. Just as tired of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We'll be looking to the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. I wanna kiss you every
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can please keep your eyes on the dance floor, as Brett and Carolyn will be having their first dance as husband and wife.
All of the cities and places I've seen, and all of the people and miles in between, I would trade only to be with you. And all of the sunsets and days on the ocean, reflections of stars on top of the mountains, I'd give it all away only to be with you. And oh, my love, you know I would. If I thought that I could. Add it all up and give it all away only to be with you. All of my words and the melodies that hold them, and all of the notes that all placed and wrapped in these strings, only to be with you. And all of my dreams and the things that come true, I've looked at my future and all that I wanted to do, only to be with you. And oh, my love, you know I would. If I thought that I could, we'll add it all up it all away, only to be with you. Hey! All the way, only to be with you, only to be with you, only to be with you.
I'm Scott Balfour. I'm the proud father of the bride and the preacher and my roommate Brett, temporarily. But thank you all for coming out today and this unpredictable upstate New York fall weather. I think we've seen it all, but thanks for coming and joining the families in this exciting time. We really appreciate it. First of all, on behalf of the Balfour family, we'd like to welcome Brett and his family into our family. Welcome. We look forward to getting to know each other better. And Brett, looks like you can't run away now. But you've known Carolyn for about 3 years, so you know the hazards of loving her. Life is never dull with Carolyn. Ever since God blessed us with this ball of energy, she's kept our family hopping. She busted out of the crib at 8 months old, started running at 12 months, started swimming at 18 months. Then she's done marathons and triathlons, more knee surgeries. What else? Lots of moves, and then more knee surgeries, more college degrees, and new various ways of cooking. But we've just learned to adjust and to enjoy the ride. So Brett, yeah, get ready. But it's been a pleasure being on Team Carolyn for all these years and watching her become the beautiful bride that she is today. And Brett, you're one lucky guy. Now, after getting to know Brett and Carolyn, or Brett more, and just seeing them together, you know, they really are a great couple together. And in addition to loving each other, they respect each other, they challenge each other, and they just make each other better. And love is not about perfection or about trying to mold your mate into how you want them to be. Lord knows I've tried. It's about accepting the other person as they are. Neither of you will ever be perfect, but it doesn't mean you can't be a perfect couple. But keep plenty of forgiveness, love, faith, hope, God's grace, and favor in your family, and you'll weather any storm. With that, please raise your glasses. To your past for all you've learned, to your present for all you share, and to your future for all your hopes and dreams. God bless you, and God bless these families today for a long time. Cheers.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, before dinner, we do have a toast that will be led by Brett's grandfather, Fred DeRosette.
Dear Lord, we are gathered here to celebrate the reunion of Brett and Carolyn. We ask you to bless their marriage, and may they know your love and protection in their lives. Help them stay strong in adversity and help them treasure and protect the joy of marriage. Bless this food we are about to receive. Fill our hearts with thanks for your goodness and love. Amen.
Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment in each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one. She told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew? The one that I read all those fairy tales to, and tucked into bed all those nights. And I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. Someday you might know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles up at you. I loved her first.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carolyn and her father, Scott. At this time, if you can please keep your eyes on the dance floor, I'd like to invite Brett and his mother, Mary, as it's time for the groom and mother dance.
She'll take you in, feed your friends, her open arms are welcoming. She'll rub your back all night when you're crying. She'll listen to you tell your story, hold your fear and all your worries, help you find the truth when they're all lies. Even when it's hopeless, she keeps trying. She's your mother, you love her, there won't be another place like her again you call home. She stands here to help you, there's nothing she won't do as long as she's alive. That's your mother. She fixes all the broken things. When you're in love, she's got a ring to give to you. She hopes you give away. She don't care who you give it to, where they're from, if they pray like you. As long as they are good to you, that's enough. First thing she taught you was love is love. She's your mother, you love her. There won't be another place like her again that you call home. She stands here to help you. There's nothing she won't do. As long as she's alive, you're not alone. You've got each other. And that's your mother. When you fail her, when you're afraid, and crying in the careless mess you've made, she'll make you clean it up yourself and offer you a little help and dry your weary eyes when you let her. But she'll look at you and know you can do better. She's your mother, you love her. There won't be another place like her again that you call home. She stands here to help you. There's nothing she won't do. As long as she's alive, you're not alone. Secrets in your heart, she's always known. She's a beacon, a harbor, a lighthouse, her armor, a promise and a blanket when it's colder. You'll understand it more when you get older. You've got each other. That's your mother. You've got each other. That's your mother.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brett and his mother Mary.